Letting me go live. It's all written out, so if you press paste, all the text is there.
Tell me when you're ready, Jackie. Okay, we're not ready. Doctor, you want to talk about something while you're waiting?
When are we going to do the demo?
Right after this.
Okay, we need to get it set up.
Yeah, it is. It's right here.
Oh, it's all set up? Well, why don't we just do the demo while we're waiting?
right,
Oh, we need
yeah,
a chair. Where's the chair?
Yeah, we got everything right here. Come on, we
Honey,
can use
so
this
you're
chair.
doing the...
Here, let me just use my phone.
Here.
That'll work.
We can use this chair right here.
Okay, do we have a... Okay,
Will you text me the text? Oh, you're able to do it? Okay. Well, let's do a live demo of live too. What is he doing a live demo of?
Bill, should I close this or keep it open?
No, leave it open and shut that. No, shut that.
Yeah, I'll put the lights up.
Okay, are we ready? What are we doing? What are we doing first before you start? Volbella for forehead. Okay, so today... Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate a product into the forehead. And one of the places that we start to see facial aging is in the forehead. How do we see it? Somebody want to tell me? Wrinkling. What else?
Volume loss.
Bone protrusion.
Volume loss. What? Other things. And it really is from bony absorption that occurs. We lose fat and we lose collagen as well, and so it leads to a change in the forehead. Now, this is kind of a big area. Now, most people have big foreheads, so yours is great. You have a great hairline, but it does take up a lot of real estate on the face. So if you have, not just for Anne-Marie, I'm not picking on you, Anne-Marie, because she's got a beautiful forehead. But so one of the things that we can do is we can do facial fillers. And if we give it just a little bit of a plumping, we can make it look a little bit better. One of the other things I didn't mention besides the bony protuberance and the vessels popping out and the wrinkling is that you also have a little bit of brow descent. And so if we just put a little bit of filler on the forehead, what we can do is we can actually lift up the brow by plumping it up. So if we just go like this, you can see, don't move your eyebrows please. If you go like this, if you pull this up, if you fill that up, see how the brow just goes up a little bit. So by just adding volume. So we have this technique that we're going to use to, do we have two of these or one? What we want to do is, the big obstacle with doing this is to hit vessels. So I just read this article about this, and this is a great way to do this, where we just are going to make 3 small incisions, and we're going to use a cannula so we don't bump into those vessels. And by doing this, we just take Can you put the candle on there?
Good thing I can't see.
How are you doing? You doing okay? We make a small incision with a needle. Twist it. We'll do that here. Don't twist it. Twist it. Now, the Volbella does work nicely for this because it doesn't make the tissue swell. And the other thing that's great about it is it doesn't make the tissue swell, and it also doesn't absorb water, and it also won't bump into the vessels.
Am I numb?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it doesn't hurt.
Okay, so we just put the cannula down, and then we just withdraw just a little bit. We just spread the filler around. Now, with this, there shouldn't be a lot of side effects. There might be just a little bit of bruising.
Oh, I'm gonna bruise.
You think so? Are you a bruiser by nature?
Yeah. Oh, that is weird.
What's the pain level like?
None.
0?
Yeah, it's just really weird. Who wants to volunteer to have filler done?
Okay.
What?
No, it just looks bizarre when he's doing it.
Oh, I'm not watching this video.
Even bleeding.
I think it's a 27 gauge.
So it's a dull end cannula, so it's just blunt?
Yep, exactly.
So it's not piercing any blood vessels or anything?
Exactly.
Very good.
How's that feeling?
Fine. It's very bizarre.
Yeah, just a little bit more into there.
And how long will this last, Doctor?
This will be like a year, and then we just massage it into place just a little bit, and that's all there is to it.
Wow.
That's really cool.
You're gonna massage at the end anyway.
I like this part.
Does it feel good or is it painful?
Now I don't regret volunteering for filler.
Okay, and that's all there is to it. And I just want you to massage your face just a little bit throughout the day, okay, just to get it into place. So you do this and this.
It feels so good.
Does it really? Okay, great. Okay, and just keep doing that a little bit.
Okay.
I don't think you even got any bruising. Perfect. Okay.
Thank
Great.
you.
Of course.
Jesse, you guys have fun now.
I was getting lightheaded. I can't look at it anymore. I can't. You see me, I'm like,
That's totally doesn't bother me. I just
Turn them off. Yeah, that's okay.
Bill, are we out this stuff?
Not yet. Give us a chance.
I think the one thing was that I know.
You guys, we have just real quick, we got a lunch and learn that's coming up this Tuesday, December 20th, so you guys make sure to tell patients. I don't know, like being full. Okay, so don't tell patients.
Oh,
But you can
yeah.
just tell them now we always have something. So.
Just put it down.
It's not that painful.
He just did the 3 dots.
Yeah, when you put it in the top.
Because it has numbing in it. So what I want you to do is massage. We'll talk about it after.
That was quick.
So, Anne-Marie, how would you rate that compared to other filler experiences?
Doctor, are you like this before the Volbella too? Okay, just real quick while we're waiting, you guys. Dr. Justin's gonna tell us the areas where he likes Volbella at. Can you just tell us so we all know as a staff?
Well, I don't think Volbella does a lot of lift, so I like it in the fine lines. So if you have fine lines, you know, women get them here is one area, and then the sides of the cheeks, the whisker type things. I think it's really great for those areas. And I actually love it for underneath the eyes. Now, the good news is there's 2 new products that are coming out. It's called Refine and Define. And those are going to be Galderma products. And the thing that's going to be special about them is they're more elastic, so they move with the face, and they don't swell again. So they're not You know, the problem with a lot of them is, like with Juvéderm, you'll see that people's faces swell and it looks unnatural. But with these products, they don't swell, they just, you know, they are gonna be great. They're supposed to be the best thing for underneath the eyes that you can get. So it's more like, it's almost like, you know, the way I think of it is it's almost like putting elastic underneath your skin. So you have this rubber mesh underneath your skin, so it moves with the skin, but I think it's gonna be really great. It's gonna last for a year.
Is everything in the future gonna last that long? Do they have to like keep up now?
What's that?
Is everything in the future going to last for like at least a year?
Usually, yeah, yes. It's, you know, sort of the benchmark now, unless something else really amazing came along.
Tell me when you guys are ready.
Ready.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are actually going to have one of our skincare specialists speak. She's actually been at Contour for nearly 5 years. She's living the Contour dream, that is in her own words. And she is going to talk to us about the Obagi Nu-Derm kit. She is married with no kids. Please help me welcome Jessy.
Hello, everybody. So I haven't done a presentation since I was in high school, and that was a good 10 years ago or more. So bear with me here. So today I'm going to go over the Obagi Nu-Derm kit. Having healthy, beautiful skin is as much an art as it is a science. Contour Dermatology, we provide you the best of both worlds. And so the main benefits to the Obagi products is it evens out your skin tone. It helps to fight visible signs of aging. Stimulates collagen and elastin. Gives appearance of younger skin. It's also great for patients with melasma. So there's not a lot of really good products out there for patients with melasma, but Obagi is one of those that's really going to help. So why does the skin need to be transformed? So it's called the Obagi Nu-Derm Transformation Kit. So why do you need to transform your skin? So UVA and UVB rays, they slow down the skin cell turnover. So that's going to be, your UVA is aging, UVB is burning. So all of those are going to cause your skin cell to slow down. Your collagen and elastin will drop, which will cause sagging, lines, wrinkles. And just daily UV light in general is going to cause aging and discoloration. So Obagi Nu-Derm is going to be the best thing for any sort of discoloration on the skin. The main signs of photo damage and aging are age spots, fine lines and wrinkles. You get rough, textured skin, skin laxicity, erythema, also known as redness, and hyperpigmentation. So now I'm going to go over the Obagi Nu-Derm kit 1 through 6, all the steps. I'm going to give you kind of the main difference between these two. So there's going to be one for the dry kit and there's one for oily. So the gentle cleanser is going to be for your more sensitive skin, dry skin. The foaming gel is great for people with more oily skin. The main difference between these two, I'll go over it really quickly, is it gently removes makeup and everyday impurities for a clean, fresh complexion. The one up here, the gentle cleanser, has apricot kernel oil and aloe vera. The foaming gel has aloe vera, and it's soap-free. So there's just a little bit of difference with the actual ingredients, which is why we want people with the gentle cleanser for dry skin, the other one for oily. So toner is my favorite thing because this actually helps to balance out the pH levels of your skin and it allows your products to penetrate more deeply. So when you wash your face, your pH actually drops significantly, and once you put toner on, it brings your pH levels back up, and you can allow everything to penetrate more deeply. Your products work a lot better that way. It also contains aloe vera to soothe irritation and calendula extract to help heal sun damage. The Obagi number 3, so this is going to be your main ingredient in the Obagi products, is the hydroquinone, 4%. You can only get it at a physician office because 2% is over the counter. This one is going to even out your skin tone, and you don't want to spot treat because what happens if you spot treat is this area, say you're spot treating here, you're going to turn this area a lot lighter than the rest of your face. So you want to make sure that you're letting patients know to use it all over the face. This is the exfoliator. This is step 4. This is a lightweight lotion that helps exfoliate the top layer of the skin, removing dull, old skin cells while revealing new skin for a brighter complexion. The main difference, again, between these, the Exfoderm Regular is for dry skin, Exfoderm Forte for oily skin. The Extraderm, it contains phytic acid, which is more gentle than alpha hydroxy acids. The Extraderm Forte is for oily skin, so this one contains alpha hydroxys such as lactic acid and glycolic acid to give a little bit more exfoliation. Then we have number 5, which is the blender. This one is also a 4% hydroquinone. The difference between the number 3 clear and the number 5 blender is that the clear works more topically for discoloration, whereas the number 5 actually works underneath the skin where you start creating pigmentation. So it ceases the production of new pigment. And again, it's RX strength, so you can only get 2% over the counter. And same thing with this, you're going to want to apply it to the entire area, no spot treating. And this one, it's called blender for a reason, because you want to blend it with your tretinoin cream. And that's going to help to allow the cream access deeper layers of the skin. And this is a newer one to the Obagi kit. They came out with this a couple years ago. They used to have a different product at the end of the kit, but now they have the Hydrate, which is great because everybody needs a moisturizer to replenish their skin cells. This one actually nourishes and replenishes skin cells for up to 8 hours. So it's really long lasting. The main ingredients in here is shea butter, avocado oil, mango butter, and glycerin. And that helps to hydrate and alleviate tight, dry complexion. And it also protects against the environmental stressors that cause signs of aging, fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots. And of course, you want to invest in sunscreen because why get the Obagi kit if you're not going to protect the skin that you're trying to treat? They have physical and chemical sun protection. It helps to battle UVA and UVB rays, so aging and burning. They also have a matte formula, so it helps to reduce the look of shine and sweat. It makes your complexion appear radiant and not oily. And they're paraben-free, fragrance-free, and non-comedogenic. It's ideal for most skin types, so if you have oily and acne skin, it's still safe to use these sunscreens. And lastly, tretinoin cream. So this doesn't come in the actual Obagi kit, but there is a spot at the very top so that you can actually provide the patient with the tretinoin cream, because if you're using Obagi, this is just going to give you much better results. Clinically proven to even out your skin tone, stimulates collagen, increases skin cells turnover, and reduces fine lines and wrinkles. It's commonly used for acne patients. It helps with blackheads, whiteheads, and breakouts. It also helps to exfoliate the skin and to shrink up the pore size. So if you have problems with your pore size, acne, things like that, it's going to help shrink up those pores. And again, it creates a youthful and clear skin complexion. Dr. Jochen loves Retin-A. He thinks it's the fountain of youth, so everybody needs it. So how does Obagi Nu-Derm transform your skin? The main thing that it actually does is it penetrates below the surface of your skin, and it transforms skin cell functions at the cellular level. So it's not just reaching, the top layers of your skin. This is actually going into the cellular level to correct any sort of damage within. And it's a specific dose and frequency. Again, prescription strength. You can only get it here or in another doctor's office, but you want to get it here because we're the best. And it also exfoliates old skin cells, leaving healthy, younger-looking skin. What sort of benefits will you see from Obagi? It helps skin look and act younger and healthier, improves cellular skin function, and reduces future photo damage, so uneven skin tone. And lastly, I just have some pictures for you so you can kind of look over. So this is 3 months, improved discoloration, healthier looking skin. This one's 12 weeks, so before and after. You can see there's a huge difference in the discoloration, and her skin is one color now. This one is really drastic. You can see that the color was even darker as her skin tone, so it actually brought her back to her natural skin color. And lastly, why should you use Obagi? It's prescription strength, dispensed from a physician. Very easy steps, 1 through 6, plus your Retin-A. And proven results for 3 decades. So this is going to be definitely proven to work. And that's it. It's a test. Okay, sorry. It's pretty simple. I just want you to name all the steps 1 through 6. And what each product is in those steps.
I just want to say that was amazing. I mean, how many of you learned something from that?